Today's guest, Dr. Ganapati Panda, Director, GH Rajani College of Engineering, Dr. Priti Vijay. She may be joining us for 5 minutes. Supervisor, Dr. Anjali Mahajan. Dean R&D, Dr. U.S. Wankhede. HOD, Dr. Latish Malik. Faculty members and dear students, a very good morning to all of you. I, Shubhangi Giripunje, Associate Dean R&D, feel privileged to welcome you all to the PhD pre-submission seminar of Research Scholar Mrs. Swapnili Karmore, Computer Science and Engineering Department, on the topic Development of AI-based approach for testing of various embedded systems. Dr. Ganapati Panda is a professor of School of Electrical Science, IIT Bhubaneswar. His research interest is in digital signal processing, adaptive signal processing, soft and evolutionary computing, wireless sensor network, intelligent instrumentation, image processing, distributed signal processing, communication systems, etc. In his account, 9 reputed awards, 407 national and international publications, 3 books, and 20 number of projects. He has guided 34 PhDs, 2 postdoctoral, and 3 are in process. So maybe I am wrong because that biodata I have taken from the website. So you have a more number of publications and like this, but for as a formality, I will just introduce.
There is no need.
I would like to invite Dr. Uday Wankhede to present floral bouquet to respected guest, Dr. Panda sir. Thank you, sir. I would now request Mrs. Swapnili Karmore to deliver the pre-submission seminar.
Respected experts sir, my guide Dr. Anjali Mahajan, R&D in charge Uday Wankhede sir, HOD CSC Latish Malik ma'am, Giripunje ma'am, HOD Deans, faculty members, research scholar and my dear students. Very good morning to all. I am Swapnili Karmore are going to deliver PhD pre-submission seminar on the topic Development of Artificial Intelligence based approach for testing of various embedded systems. In the research work, introduction, literature survey, motivation for research, research gap, need of research work, objective of research, life cycle of testing, research methodology, result, conclusion, future scope and references are present. In the introduction, we all are familiar with the embedded system, that what are the embedded systems are. Embedded systems are software embedded in a hardware in order to perform some specific task in a real-time interval. And the topic is testing of embedded system using AI approach. So testing of embedded system contains several challenges because the embedded system software is embedded in hardware and embedded system can be varies depending on the making of that embedded system, whether that embedded system is based on infrastructure, whether it is based on life cycle techniques and algorithm used for the development and so on. Again, one more challenge we have to face that embedded systems are very costly and non-portable in nature. AI-based approach are where we can use the artificial intelligence based techniques and methodology. The most popular technology here used is known as neural network for the testing of various embedded systems. The literature survey contains several testing mechanisms with the help of which embedded system can be performed. The very first is General Tool Store, a case tool integration platform enabling model level coupling of heterogeneous designs for embedded electronic system. In this paper, the model level coupling concept is used where all the work emphasizes on the designing of the embedded system, that how the embedded system was designed. Next paper is systematic approach to the test combined hardware software system on testing and automation of embedded system, where the scripting language generator are used to automate the test cases which are related to the hardware and software developments. Third paper is an efficient shared memory based virtual communication system, where SMP cluster is used via virtual socket communication. The embedded as well as hardware part is tested here. Fourth paper is neural network based test case generation. It is used for development of embedded system. Then another paper contains monitoring energy consumption of smartphone, in which energy consumption criteria can be explained properly, and another paper that is accurate online power estimation, and the paper number 8 that is energy consumption gives the different methods like API based, means application peripheral based interfacing, power model development based, and software based embedded control mechanism method based. And the sixth number of reference which is used in my research work is known as parameter extraction and optimization using Levenberg algorithm. Research gap says that after performing literature survey, lack of universal tool for testing of various embedded systems in the market. Researchers have concentrated only techniques and mechanisms for testing individual embedded system. No one researcher tries for the development of making it universal. Number of embedded system can't test it together because of its complexity and differential nature. Need of research says that there is a need of a tool which is responsible to test variety of embedded system together. There is a need of an interface which can be replace the number of embedded system with one. There is a need of a platform where we can provide the embedded system testing a new paradigm, and need of a artificial intelligence based approach where we can verify, validate and test in a one room. The objective of my research work are divided into two phases, analysis and design. In the analysis phase, I have studied the problem of embedded system testing. I have studied the existing tool used for embedded system. I have compared them. Then I have studied various existing techniques and algorithms which are already used for embedded system testing. And in the design section, I have developed a new testing environment. I have compared the efficiency, then developed the AI-based approach, and develop an interface which is responsible to replace the number of embedded system into one. And with my artificial intelligence approach, I can able to verify, validation and test. This is timeline of research work. From 2010 to 2012, my topic of research work was embedded system testing approach, development of embedded system testing approach. In the RRC, I got suggestion that I have to make it artificial intelligence based. But that...
Can I add something?
Yes, sir.
You have written in your this thing, a lot of time,
Yes.
that word artificial intelligence. You have written all the time that word AI, and then you talk of only neural network. And you say that nobody has done on neural network.
So,
All these things are correct, and then you just choose one learning algorithm. Just choose some algorithm and say that I have used and get some.
sir, while performing a
I
research...
ask simple question, just for information of the public. Why it is AI technique? Because we are presenting, I don't want to disturb. For general people, master student, why you are telling is a AI technique.
Yes.
How neural network is a AI technique. And what is the use of using a AI technique? Why you have chosen this? And there are many techniques are there. Why choose neural network? And again, why you choose a one type of learning algorithm? Step by step.
Yes.
Just
For explaining this concept, I would like to give you.
what actually neural network does and why your problem falls to use of neural network and why neural network is a AI technique. Can you tell to the general people for
Yes.
knowledge?
Yes.
Yeah.
For explaining this concept, I would like to give you an example of if I will take 10 number of embedded system like mobile phone, cruise control, then anti-lock braking system, video set-top box and so on. Then whenever I have to test the mobile phone, I have to test the functionality that whether that mobile is performing call or not. If I have to perform the functional testing or black box testing. It is a simple example. Then when I have to test the washing machine, it is not possible to test the software embedded in the card of the washing machine. That time I have to test that whether washing machine is performing the function of the washing material properly or not. Means these two things are very different things. That we can't use these technique which are used for testing mobile to the washing machine. And so many researchers use artificial intelligence based approach for the development of the
What
embedded
is
system.
actually AI approach?
Yes. For this,
Why suddenly you are doing a testing of a embedded system? Why actually need of a AI technique? That I am not getting.
Yes.
And whether you are using neural network as a classifier, the output you are saying 1 and 0 or something you have written. Then how it is you saying it is tested and I don't understand.
neural network is used to combine the things into one. Neural network is
Neural
responsible
network is used as a filter.
filter,
It is used as a classifier.
classifier,
It is used as a cluster.
Cluster.
It is used as a predictor. It is used as a direct model. It is used as a inverse model. In your problem, what is there in testing such that you have chosen what purpose and why you choose a neural network?
for the development of this approach, I have developed one device first.
You have taken different device for testing.
Yes.
That part is okay.
Yes.
But why testing needs the use of a neural network, which you claim that it is an artificial intelligence system?
Because this neural network is capable to verify, validate and test. Verify, validate and testing.
No. The neural network is used for what? For testing.
For testing, sir.
See, neural network is used for 6 work: filtering,
Filtering,
classification, clustering, direct modeling, inverse modeling, and prediction. Tell me, your testing falls to which problem?
classification. We can say classification. Because I am not
No,
sure.
you must be knowing, you have chosen it.
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Because the main problem is I have to test the various embedded system together.
But,
Then
but your
must
output,
be need.
is how many input, how many output? Because I heard all your things and everything.
Yes, sir.
I got myself confused. What
Yes, sir.
actually you are doing?
Sir, in the next phase.
Now you just tell me, you present only because I am not able to follow yet.
Yes, sir.
So, how many feature, how many input you have taken neural network? How many output?
3 input and 1 output. 3 input and 1 output.
Then how you say all systems are tested?
3 input and 1
Okay,
output.
make a presentation.
And
Let's see.
one-
Please make it. You didn't answer that why it is artificial intelligence. Why neural network is artificial intelligence. You have used 100 times that word in your writing, and you say for the first time you have done this, which is not. And you have chosen one learning algorithm which is also not. Because conventionally back proposal, you suddenly choose one new type of learning algorithm. Why all this? Why neural network is an artificial intelligence system?
Because we are performing this task automatically.
But when it is an automatic system or a adaptive system, why artificial intelligence?
And for the classification mechanism, because with the help of neural network we can able to classify the types of embedded system. Means
You are classifying types of embedded
yes, sir,
systems.
this is also obtaining in. When I will explain you the exact
I have seen, madam. Your output is 1 or 0 or something you are saying, that's all. Then how you classify types of embedded system?
my I have
Anyway, make a presentation and just it will be appreciated what you have done. Instead of narrating, this is the problem, this I have taken, this I have solved. So that we'll appreciate.
in the life cycle of testing, planning, categorization, approach selection, technique allocation, designing, test implementation, report generation are present. In the planning phase, test is planned, and in the categorization, again the embedded system lie into the two main categorization. One is based on safety critical, one is based on technical scientific. Safety critical means where the in the safety critical character generator type of embedded system, the input are responsible to make it safety critical or not. For a particular input depending on the input and output, the embedded system can perform is safety criticalness. For example, if you will take an example of pacemaker, blinking of LED and buzzer will make it safety critical. Means if I will my input and output will be wrong, that time that pacemaker will be failed and the great loss to the human being will occur. Again, moderate type of example we will take like railroad signaling system. Their number of sensors are connected with number of input. Means here more number of inputs are required. In the case of railroad signaling system, because of the increased more number of inputs, more number of sensor involved in that system, and because of this complexity increases, and it is very difficult to test such type of system because that system are costly, also not portable, and that can't be tested. And in the next categorization, technical scientific phase, where continuous mathematical calculation are required. Researchers have developed the genetic type of algorithm or prediction type of algorithm for development of such embedded system. And in the case of safety critical type of embedded system, we can say that for via checking input and output, we can
They have used genetic algorithm, you are saying. Genetic algorithm used for what?
genetic algorithm for technical scientific, where mathematics.
Genetic algorithm is an evolutionary computing algorithm based on survival of the fittest. How they have used genetic algorithm for this?
Technical.
Paper. They have used genetic algorithm, you have paper. So what is that? What is the genetic algorithm that the teachers? Genetic algorithm used for optimization.
Genetic algorithm are used
Problem
for
in testing. See, genetic algorithm. See, you have taken in literature. Hello. Genetic algorithm is used for optimization, either maximization or minimization. So what is the problem in testing? How do you view the testing as a optimization problem? So that people have used genetic algorithm. We have cited that paper. So what is that actually? What is in testing as a maximization problem or a minimization problem?
Sir, I have not worked on technical scientific based embedded system. That's why.
You have not done it, but you have reviewed. You have written in your
Yes, I
literature.
have reviewed.
That is what
It is I have reviewed it as only the one of the technique used for the testing of embedded system, not in detail.
Madam, you tell actually what you have done. Because you are not giving a seminar
Yes, sir.
for the knowledge on testing. Say, this is the problem I have taken, this I have done, this is the result I have got. From that we will assess whether it is in a position for submission. Otherwise you have to do more work or less work, whether it is correct. So in the process people will understand and learn. Basically this is a problem I have taken, this is how I have solved, this is what result I have got. Like that if you tell, instead of telling a very generalized one. Okay?
As per the title of my research work, that I have to develop a artificial intelligence based approach for testing of several embedded systems together. And for that purpose, in the research methodology, I have worked on two approaches. First is embedded system testing via software implementation, and embedded system test. I have categorized my research work into two phases: embedded system testing via software implementation and embedded system testing via hardware implementation. Embedded system testing via software implementation is the research work which are before RRC, when I haven't the suggestion that I have to use artificial intelligence approach. That's why I will not tell you. Okay. And then another is the embedded system testing via hardware implementation, where I have developed a safety critical character generator device which is used to replace number of embedded system into one. And I have developed an AI approach which will manage the system for the testing mechanism. For that purpose, I have developed a system in such a way that I have written a main program which is responsible to give input and output from the to take input and output from safety critical device, and that input and output should be given to the neural network via interface, which is developed by the AVR Atmega 16, and the device which is responsible to generate the patterns can be developed by PIC microcontroller, and I am explaining how it is work. For this circuit diagram, here the PIC microcontroller is connected with LED, LCD, buzzer and relay. 4 switches are connected with the different ports, and that 4 switches are responsible to develop a particular pattern. For example, I have 4 pins, means 12 input, and 4 pins output means 6 output, 12 input and 6 output, and the range of these lies from 0 to 255. Then when I will press one switch, that time if E1 equals to 0, then the LED LCD 1 should be displayed. Here in this categorization, means in this case one type of embedded system should be comes.
What is your neural network here?
No, here is not. It is only the flowchart for the safety critical character generator device.
Research methodology.
Flowchart for valid case. In the case of safety critical generator device.
Make me very simple. I am not able to understand. You are talking about AI.
Yes, sir.
So you have chosen neural network as a AI system, and that is not answer.
But you
What
have
is the
to.
input? Neural network take some input and take some output.
Yes.
How many outputs are there? How many inputs are there? And in the input, how many embedded system you have added? You are saying all embedded system together, which are not possible again. You are saying 3 input. How you can put 20 embedded system in 3 input? And what are those inputs?
As per we will increase sample, we can increase the type of embedded system. For explaining this point, I will give you an example that in the case of some embedded system, there is a requirement of
one embedded system testing. Forget about a couple of embedded systems. From the embedded system, what features or input you have taken? And that you put to neural network. What are those values? And what is the neural network? How many layers you have taken? How many neurons you have taken? And what is the output? How did you do training and how did you do testing and verification? Just one simple device. It's because everything what you are telling like a story. Anybody, you just pick up a first year boys, you will also tell. Tell me what you have really done.
Neural network.
No, this is general part. But any particular case study for a particular embedded system, whether it is tested okay or not, how neural network helps. Because that is your emphasis you are giving.
Sir, before explaining the neural network concept, I would like to explain that which type of input and output I have given to the neural network. For that purpose, I have developed this device where these keys have responsible to generate a different type of pattern. For explanation of this concept, I would like to explain you that if there is a requirement of such type of embedded system where less number of inputs are required. Means here we have worked for only 3 inputs. But in the case of another embedded system, maybe that inputs should be increased because that should be connected to particular sensors. Here what is the concept used behind the development of the device, that if I will press one key and if that key is 1, means that particular type of embedded system where there is a requirement of that less type of input should be come in all of the embedded system will become in that key 1. And if I will press key 2 and then another different type of pattern will be generated based on that pressing of key. And if the case of 3 and 4, this is for valid case because I can't prove my research as a valid or invalid unless and I will say some wrong result also. If my input and output giving correct values only, or if I will not able to show the failure of safety criticalness to the embedded system, then I can't say that this system is correct. For that purpose, I have developed another program which lies in the invalid case where key 1 should not be gives the correct value. When I will press key 1, then the wrong value should be corrected.
I'm getting confused actually. I have gone through this thing. Hello. 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 Huh? Hello. Please listen, madam. Since it is a pre-submission seminar, there is an embedded system. There are many embedded systems we are talking. Suppose there is an embedded system. What the embedded system is connected to neural network for testing. What is the input you are getting from the embedded system to put to the network? And what type of neural network you have written? And what it gives out for a simple case. So that other case is repeated. And then you are saying you have done everything, one neural network is doing everything. That is my confusion. So just tell me.
If we add,
Suppose there is an embedded system. Embedded system you are testing and you are using a neural network. Embedded system gives what output? What output is fed as the input to the neural network. And what you get from the neural network to test.
yes, sir.
Only a simple case you explain.
For that purpose, I have written a code which is responsible to take this input and outputs from the safety critical character generator device, and the interface card is responsible to convert that parallel to serial and given to the neural network. Where the input and output taken from my embedded system are these.
So you take this is which particular embedded system?
After space,
Now what is this input 1? This is mean square error or what? What is this input 1? Input
this
2?
is just inputs taken from the safety critical
This
character
is input
generator.
to neural network.
Before given to neural network, these are the inputs which are generated from safety critical character generator device. These are only the input which are generated from safety critical character generator device. Means we are not.
Ma'am, sir is asking, input 1 means what exactly the output of embedded system?
See, there is an embedded system. You are testing any embedded system. Many embedded system talk. That embedded system produces some output. Which output, what is their value, you are putting to a neural network, your AI system. And what is that neural network is done? And how do you know that it is tested? Okay or not okay? Take a simple case and just explain to make you understand the level of understanding. What is the type of neural network you have taken? How many hidden layer, how many input, how many output?
Gradient descent neural learning is used, and the number of neurons are 20. Number of neurons are 20
Where?
in the input, and in the hidden.
Input you are saying 3.
Sir, I have calculation also. I mean, I can show you. I have detailed calculation also.
For every
Just take a
input,
simple
how many
case.
neurons are there? Sir is asking for every layer.
Suddenly you are getting some values. And I don't know, I am not understanding at all. There is a neural network. There is some input layer, hidden layer, and one output layer. How many you have taken? And these values, what values you obtained? Tell the truth. Where from you took? Because you are telling so many things of your embedded system. What value of the embedded system you extracted and fed to the neural network for training? Because unless a neural network is trained,
I have extracted a set of inputs and output. For the valid case, my output should be 1. And for the invalid case, my output should be 0. As per my safety critical character generator device. And for that purpose, what I have did, for 10 samples only, I have find out the thing via backpropagation algorithm. I have calculated.
Back propagation will come later. Madam, you should have input and output values. Then you have to train. Then you have to validate. Now question is, what is the input, how you collect it? What are, can you set, show me a set of input? And input to a neural network always should be less than 1. How your 120 is 32, 193 you have taken as the input.
It can be converted to binary.
Binary.
Yes, sir. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1.
But no, neural network doesn't take 0, 1.
Sir, after completion my seminar, I will
Okay,
explain you
okay.
all the documentation where I have performed
Okay,
this
okay,
calculation.
please come.
Here we have calculated the mean square error via backpropagation algorithm. The mean square error is the error which is obtained as a differentiation between the actual value and the expected value. As the neural network takes the values in the range -1 and 1, that's why first I have to normalize these values via this formula, because my values are coming in the 128 and 164, which should not be accepted by neural network. For that purpose, I have used the normalization formula. Via normalization formula, I have first converted. If we will consider the first 3 input, that is 0, 6 and 131. Where input there is no need to normalize the 0, then we haven't. And in the case of input 2, 6 is there, we have normalized it to the -0.9529. And third is 131, we have normalized it to the 0.0274. And our inputs are given to the neural network, where we have provided some weight, and after multiplication of that weight, we have taken the output layer via hidden layer, and this neural network for obtained values from safety critical character generator device gives after calculation gives such value that in the 3 iteration the error value is 0.1389. In the next it gives 0.072, and when we will get our expected value, that is 0.0623, we stopped our training because we are performing this manually, the things, because sometimes the embedded system may be in the small scale. That time there is no need of providing the artificial intelligence approach for it or for automation techniques for it. For that purpose, we can calculate it via using some smaller tool or manual case. Then we have the results associated with content. For the valid case of actual output, we have calculated the values of the mean square error. Where we have observed the values, we get our mean square error 0.04. And in the case of next case, when for this input, for another input, and for our invalid output, we have calculated the things that we get that the observation that for invalid case we got 0.1 error, that is error is higher, which is not acceptable, means which is proving that case is invalid. When I have applied the Levenberg-Margaret algorithm for the same value,
Why did you use this algorithm?
Because Levenberg-Margaret algorithm can give our mean square value in first iteration itself. There is no need to perform several iterations. In the case of backpropagation algorithm,
Wrong. What you are saying is wrong. That is an improved algorithm. It performs little better than back propagation.
Yes, sir.
But already some people have already reported this. Already they have used this algorithm. Already there is a literature.
Yes, sir. Already so many people have
No,
used this.
for this testing they have used.
For this, this algorithm is capable to perform the three functions. That's why I have choose that training, data validation, and testing. All this can be done via this algorithm. That's why I have used. And so many researchers have used it for individual embedded system testing. That's why I have used this algorithm. And it is good than backpropagation. Because I have to work on a large manner where number
You
of
finish, I will ask question. I don't know
yes.
whether you have really done anything on this. I have 100% doubt you have done nothing. Because the way you are saying, you talk of so many big things on embedded system. Then suddenly you got some values. Can you go to that table? 128, all this table. Can you go to that table? The previous table. Previous. Where from you got these values suddenly?
From safety critical character generated device. I can show you the simulation.
Please. There are many devices. For which device you got this value?
On the first event, speech button 1.
No. There are many embedded system. You are testing. You are all the embedded system for the same neural network once at a time, or a separate neural network for each embedded system.
Once at a time I have used, sir. I haven't performed experiment on single. I have used
You once in the beginning you told one neural network will do for all embedded system.
Here we have used, sir.
You have
For 1,000 number of sample. Your sample should, the concept is
I
what?
don't know. Have you any time trained a neural network? How training is done? Can you tell me? Back propagation. First thing you are not able to tell where from this data. I am also not getting. What is the desired signal for first case? Hello. This input is 06131. What is the desired signal for this case? What value will give? What desired signal will give? For 06131. How do you test? And this is for which device? What is a sigmoid function? Neural network has a sigmoid function. Every neuron, there is a sigmoid function. What is a sigmoid function? Why sigmoid function is used? What is a bias? In neural network, there is a word called bias or threshold. Why neural network is an intelligent system? You have used many times that word. It is an intelligent system, it is artificial intelligence. And why normalization is required?
Normalization is required
Why?
because the neural network takes the values from within the range -1 to 1. That's why.
Why? Why it cannot take a value more than +1 and less than -1? Because you will get a PhD degree. If this question, basic thing, rice, dal and sabji, you don't know, forget about research. How the back propagation of the hidden layer is, how to update the weights of the hidden layer.
Sir, I will show you.
Tell me. No. I am not asking any formally. My question is how to update the weights or coefficient of the hidden layer. In the neural network, where is the intelligence? Finally, so many embedded system, big thing you told, finally some three input. It is just a simple single out. Can we just explain back propagation algorithm? How training is done, just neural network, forget about embedded system. How a neural network is used for training. How do you train? Madam, have you written any program on neural network, any single program? Tell the truth. Okay, let me complete this. I have
Just
seen
start
it.
your presentation and complete this as best as you can. Right? Start from the start, first slide.
Okay, she can begin with the results. से शुरू कर दीजिए.
जहाँ से आपका काम है वहाँ से सेफ्टी क्रिटिकल डिवाइस से यू स्टार्ट योर प्रेजेंटेशन.
फिर से
जहाँ से आप अपने कॉन्सेप्ट को यू आर नॉट एबल टू कम्युनिकेट फ्रॉम दैट स्लाइड कंटिन्यू.
as per the title of my research work is that I have to test number of I have to provide a platform for number of embedded system in a one group. For that there is a need to develop a device which is responsible to replace number of embedded system in a one system. Because testing of one system, there is no need to apply the artificial intelligence approach for testing of a one system. Because one system should be application specific one. Means if I have to test the mobile, then I can't, there is no need to apply the artificial intelligence approach. But there is a need of combining the number of systems together. It is not possible testing of that thing via a specific approaches. For that purpose, there is a need of a strong approach which is responsible to cover all the embedded system testing in a one group. And that is artificial intelligence approach. Here I have written a code in a software which is responsible to run all the research methodology. In that code, first I have written that with the help of safety critical, the input and output are obtained from the safety critical character device. Then after initialization of code, parallel to via interface card, the parallel to serial conversion of data is obtained because our neural network will not take the data parallelly. That's why there is a need to develop such interface which is responsible to categorize this system, because with the help of safety critical character you are just generating the patterns, and it is on you that how you can you can decide that your embedded system should be in particular pattern or not. Because rather than concentrating on finding the technique or mechanism for development of the approach or development about testing of embedded system, there is a need to find out the categorization mechanism with the help of which we first categorize the thing into one and then we will provide a particular approach to it for testing. For that purpose, the safety critical character generate concept arise where the safety critical character generator content, it is nothing but a pattern generator where variety of patterns are generated and it's on you after studying the characteristics of embedded system, that whether the embedded system required how many type of input for making its safety criticalness, it is on you that in which pattern your embedded system should be lies. If for this I have written a program where in my program when I will say that I will press the one key and when one is display means my input and are responsible to give a correct output, and for this one key there is the value generated from 0 to 55 means there are several samples can be generated within this one event of this switch. Means here the all the embedded system which are in the category where number of where this thing should be correct can be lines, and then when I will press the another key, then for example if I will say that pacemaker requires only two inputs, one is for blinking LED and one is for buzzer, but in the another type of embedded system what happens, there is no need to that all two things should be high. Means in some railway rate signaling system, if the severity of that harm should be responsible via combining that whether which input should be giving the particular safety critical character correct or not. For example, for pacemaker, if I will my first input will be doing properly, then first signal will be blinking of LED will performing well. But when my blinking of LED should not be in a particular real-time interval or will be in a normal way, there is no need to arise the buzzer. Means, but this is the smaller type of embedded system. But in the case of railroad cross signaling system, there are thousands of sensors are connected to the railroad signaling system and thousands of inputs should be required for that. And you can't say that when the only 2 or 3 inputs should be working properly, you can't say that the safety criticality should be harmful there. That's why what we have did here, the concept behind it that when I have on the basis of my 4 keys, I have generated for one key is responsible to give the 8 bit of data and 3 input means 8 into 3, 24. That's why 24 inputs are here for press 1 switch. When I will press the another switch, then when I will press the third, then again and then again. Means one key contains the specific category of embedded system which is on me that I will first study the embedded system and then I will say that one key of embedded system should be lies into this pattern. And then in the second and then in the third and the fourth. But sometimes when my input should not able to give the high or low value to the sensor, that time my safety criticality will be failed. For that purpose, what I have did, I have written one invalid program. After changing the mode in the invalid program, the key pressing of 1 will not give you the correct result. When I will press the key 1, it will give you, because I have made mistake in that program to prove the invalid case, that where your safety critical embedded system are not working, means where your inputs are not giving a expected output. For the valid case, your output should be 1 and for the invalid case, your output should be 0. This is the safety critical character part. Now what you have to do, via neural network approach, we are going to test that whether our expected value should be equal to our actual gated value or not. And for that purpose, neural network approach is used, and for that backpropagation and LM are used. It is only for the comparison. When I have used the backpropagation algorithm, I got the values in a greater iteration. It is a disadvantage of backpropagation. And in the neural network, the default algorithm for testing of embedded system is a Levenberg-Margaret. Because of that Levenberg-Margaret algorithm, for the default algorithm, but here there is no need when we have applied the 10 number of sample, and when 1000 number of sample, there is a need of such automated tool. That's why I have used the NFT. And after applying the tool, I will get the same result for my expected and unexpected values. And the program time to modify I/O interface card response is observed as a 2 microsecond. This interface card, when I press the switch 1, some time is required for getting values from the device. Then in the research section, I have performed several experiments and observed the values where I got the valid signals. After getting valid signal applied and invalid signal applied, I got a different type of efficiency, and on the basis of that several calculation of efficiency, the average efficiency obtained is 96%. And the evaluation parameter for my research work was performance efficiency, that is 96%. Cost is drastically reduced because I have developed a device where there is a capacity to replace number of embedded system into one, and third is a time which is required to acknowledge the input and output characters from that device. These are the paper published based on my research work. First is testing of embedded system and issues and challenges, where I have discussed several challenges which are associated with embedded system. In the next paper, I have developed a test algorithm, March algorithm, for testing of 8051 microcontroller. Now, on the basis of that, I can be able to test the data file written on the 8051, whether it is writing is performing well or not. Then third paper is testing of various embedded system with artificial intelligence approach, which is based on this concept. Fourth is development of novel approach for testing, where I just propose my approach. And one paper I have published in the Colombo, a universal methodology for testing of embedded system, where I have just proposed my concept. And these are the references.
Hello. All papers are in paid journal. Okay, 2 journal paper. These are paid journal. Okay. Are you feel satisfied that you have done the work? Tell me, in a satisfaction level 1 to 100%, how much you feel you will give yourself?
Sir,
Just tell.
as per my expectation, I feel that I have performed, but as you people are more senior and you know,
Not
you have
senior.
more knowledge than me.
My simple
So
doubt.
that time I can't say
Madam, I
that
should not
in front
say.
of you that I have performed.
See, you talk on neural network, but never run a program on neural network. You just tell me how to train a neural network. You have got 10 samples.
Sir, I will explain you. I
But
have.
just tell how to train the neural network. Because my first doubt is you have
By
not run.
updating weight every time.
You tell, I am not asking, aspiring. Just train students are there. How to train a neural network. How many samples are required? You say 1000 samples. You have shown 10 samples.
No, it is only for manual calculation. That's why I have used the 10 sample. But when there is a need, when the increase of the embedded system should be increased, that time I have used the 1000 sample, and then I have used the NFT, which is automated tool which is available in the MATLAB.
Understanding, I am asking you. All the embedded system you have trained once, or you have tested the embedded system individually? First answer my question. Because in your presentation, nothing is getting clear. There is a neural network. And all the embedded system in the same network, because every time you test, the weight value changes. And the way it is a generalized way.
Sir, several
for-
time training is occur there. Until that particular
That is-
aim is not got.
Where from I will start? Because what I am saying, you are answering something. If there is a neural network, for all the embedded system you studied, a single neural network is able to test, or for each embedded system, you have a separate neural network.
Single neural network is responsible.
That you claim, but that is not possible. Here, with 3 input and 1 output, if there is a 12 embedded system, there should be 12 output. With the 12 embedded system together, there should be 12 output. So that is first.
Well, it is in,
Suppose you have developed a embedded system for testing, neural network for testing. If there are 6 embedded systems, there should be 6 output. How can you test with single output? That is the first.
in the safety critical character generator device, via 3 input, we will get 1 output, 1 or 0, valid or invalid case. In the case of make of safety critical type of embedded system, such type of thing is occur, where there is no need to give the only 1 input and 1 output, where number of sensors are connected.
You have,
Via combination of that particular inputs, you will get a particular output.
Madam, you see, for training a neural network, you require many patterns. For every individual, there will be some pattern. If there are 12 embedded systems, there will be 12 sets of pattern. And all pattern has to be put to train it. And depending upon the type of embedded system, the particular output will be either 1 or 0. And what is the desired signal you applied for any specific system? You have to convince that you have done the program or you have run that thing. That is my fundamental doubt. Suppose, take any specific embedded system. You give some input. What input you gave? What is the desired signal you gave? And how did you train? Just explain one system. Or what is the desired signal you gave? You suppose you give some input. What is the desired signal you gave for training?
It is a multi-layer, that's why number of inputs are.
Output. What is the desired signal? Training signal or teacher signal? How do you train?
So I am not with you.
I'll give you a suggestion. What I say, I don't want to embarrass you. That I will tell you some suggestion. If you do this work, then it will be me. Because practically, not a single neural network you ever run to test. As simple as that. What is the learning characteristics you obtain?
Writing this thing.
What is the training characteristics or learning characteristics or convergence characteristics you obtain? Because only you see the convergence characteristics, you cannot say that neural network is trained.
But sir, when we use MATLAB, there is an automatic tool to, then they selected the default values. The training is, otherwise training will not perform.
How do you know training is, it was
When the
trained?
regression value is 1
Huh?
and regression value is 1.
What is regression?
Regression is a correlation between
No,
the,
regression. You have to show some training characteristics. So if training characteristics has converged or diverged, at what mean square error level it is settled? How do you know it is trained? And you are not able to tell what is the desired signal.
Sir,
Anyway,
can I
I
show
think with
my-
the committee members you can discuss this point.
sir, can I show my device?
Because at least
She is not able to convince that all the different type of embedded systems, she is putting up all into one interface that she is saying that SDLC, जो भी आपका है.
that is okay. Madam, my first basic doubt, that's your set of data to train a network. He has taken the training input for all embedded system together, that is what she is claiming, or for individual one.
For individual she has taken, but same system for all.
Same neural network, so the training weight should be different. And then what is the desired signal she gave for training? How many samples are given for, what is the convergence learning characteristic obtained?
For demonstrations she has demonstrated.
interesting part of it. Anyway, that we can discuss. Within our core group, we can discuss. Okay, thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Excuse me. With this, we come to the end of the presentation, and I'm extremely thankful to Professor Panda.
No, please don't. Feel that you want to learn neural network, I can teach you. 1 hour if you listen, and then how actually the training is done. For classification, testing, for your knowledge. Yeah, after that, not now, after we study. Be there to learn actually. How actually, first thing that I was it's a good institute, so I came for the first time. I have come to NIT. Actually, why neural network is artificial intelligence? Why the intelligence is wise? And why testing require intelligence? That's the first basic thing one should know. It's a very interesting subject that any embedded system, you can develop one single model which can able to test any devices. That why neural network is an artificial intelligence system. Where is that intelligence? We have got some intelligence. Where is that intelligence in the neural network? I think any of you can able to answer, because my questions are very simple. Last 45 years I have been teaching. So once I tell you neural network for 1 hour, you will throughout your life you will remember. Everybody will get a job of 1 line. I can assure. I'll just write you, if I train for say 1 week, throughout your life you can earn your value. A lot of things to learn. Basically clarity of understanding. Please don't mind that I said to her, because at this stage we in IT we discuss like this. But basically we have to learn. We don't need to remember and reproduce. And neural network in your life, if you do, so many things of the world can be solved. Many problems. I didn't find that thing actually. Simple neural network if you take, how training is done, how testing is done, how data is generated, and how to obtain unless you know a learning characteristic, how can you say you have trained? How can you say it got 0 and 1 output? Anybody can write and this. And showing a very simple calculation of that hidden weight. How that weight also I don't know. So basically we asked few questions, we know whether person. Please don't mind that I ask question is, please don't take otherwise. But question is, if you want to learn, I will make you a great person. And within 1 month, if you take training with me, throughout your life you can enhance. I am of that variety. Your institute should be lucky that I have taught a person like me. 45 years I have taught. So basically, let us interact and try to learn. And I feel, again, I am telling that you have to do some work. The topic is very interesting, and many people have done. And how to publish really good paper, at least one Elsevier paper on this, not paid journal. Nowadays, if you pay 4,000 rupees, a journal paper is paid. Any put any. And I am very sorry to say, the report you have given is full of mistakes. I will show you hundreds of mistakes in your writing. Not a single English sentence is correct. I have got the madam report. Perhaps you have not seen and that has been sent by you. Every line is English mistake. Forget about technology. This is such a great institute, and it is coming up, and the institute is trying for a university. So we should give a helping hand to grow. I am not criticizing, but I will help you to learn. Okay? Don't take it negatively. I have not come to harass you or make you, because I know your director very well. Her PhD thesis why I came. Long back. So please don't mind. I will help you. And if you want, I can tell you what to do. If you do a couple of months, then perhaps it will be a good quality. Quality should be good. Okay? And if you want to learn neural network, you see neural network, why it is used. And all these things, perhaps 1 hour lecture is there, I can't say, but 5 minutes I will spend on neural network. I will tell so many new things. So, any of the things you can make your career. But if you learn very clear. Okay, madam? I am sure when nobody is there and you and our member is there, you will admit your fault. You will admit, no. So, thank you.